Renault, which is
Yeah.
like, what's happening there? What is happening there? I
Oh,
gotta ask.
mate, it's been a fucking disaster, to be honest. Like, I feel like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Really? So what's the latest?
Well,
What's been happening?
I don't know if I spoke about this on my profile, but basically the kitchen island bench had gotten installed, but it was 100 mil higher than the back of the bench. So it was like really high on me.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh my God, this is like really high for a kitchen bench. So we
Yeah.
had to dismantle it all, take it back to the factory, like cut it down.
oh my God.
And then there's just been like problem after problem. Like the other day I walked into the downstairs bathroom and I was like, what the is that on the wall? And the tradies were like, because Lockie and I are obviously busy. It doesn't have a project manager. This house is like a $5 million project.
Yeah,
So
right.
like you can imagine how chaotic it would be
Yeah.
not having someone be like, right, do this, do that, checking over everything. So it's been really hard, but they were just looking at me going, it was on the plans. Like, because they obviously read the plans that the designer's done
Yeah.
and they just go off that. Because
right.
Lockie and I aren't in there, they can't ask us like, hey, where do you want this?
Well, yeah, like if you were in there while they were making that bench, you'd have been like, bruh, that's way too high.
Exactly.
But it's too late once it's already been built, right?
Exactly. I would have been like, oh, no, that's not the right height.
I mean, like, it sounds like something so small, but if you're spending so much money, you want it to be perfect.
I know, and I
that
am
OCD thing, that would wreck my brain.
I know I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. But anyway, the bathroom, I walked in, there's this big square, ugly, whatever the it was. I didn't even know at the time. I go, what is that? He goes, that's your exhaust fan. And I'm like, why is
Exhaust? Why have you got an exhaust
Because you
in the
know when you
house?
shower and there's steam, the steam has to go through an exhaust fan.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, you have to have it there. And I'm like, but surely it doesn't have to be right smack bang in the middle of the wall. I'm like, surely it can go somewhere else. Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, where did you get that from? Like, did we choose that? What the is happening? And he's like, that's just one I brought. I'm like, oh my God. So you didn't even get one from us. He's just bringing his own exhaust fan, smacking it on the wall. And I'm like, oh my
It
God.
sounds just like a money pit.
It is. And then you've got to pay the trades to redo what they've done. So it's just like.
And I can imagine it's so frustrating for them too, because like they've put in the work.
Yes.
They've done what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they've read the plans.
It doesn't sit right with you. They've got to undo their own work.
Yeah.
And then redo it in a different way.
I know. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you hate me. I know. But I'm like, it's not good. So yeah, we've just had to navigate through that. But I think with rolls and stuff, Lockie's done all the ordering of like all the windows, the doors, everything like that. I feel like I'm just going to swoop in and be more involved when like it's done and I can choose furniture. I can make it pretty. Like I'm a girl. I'm not a tradesman. I don't know where to put an exhaust fan or I didn't even know you could get different exhaust fans until I saw the square one and then I Googled it and I'm like, right, so there is more aesthetic looking exhaust fans that we could have used.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what an exhaust fan is.
That's what I mean.
you
Like,
know,
it's been a massive.
But Lockie's like very aware of all this stuff. Like that's his almost like his trade, right? He knows more about this stuff than like the general guy. Right?
Definitely, but there's such a huge difference. Like this is a residential project, whereas he works on retail.
Yeah.
So that they are like completely different.
Stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I've learnt a lot. There's just little hiccups, but we're getting it fixed. We've had to take out a second loan. So the first loan was 800,000. The second loan was 400,000, and we're still not even going to be completely finished. Like it's just
that's a money pit.
It's a money pit.
And the time that's taken you, honestly, I think there's somewhere in this world that there's football stadiums that get built quicker than your house.
I know.
Literally, it's just never ending.
It's never ending.
I'm not a tradie, but maybe I should get some work boots and give a helping hand.
Seriously. And then
what would my role be?
cleaning, because
No, I'm not cleaning.
no,
You
but
mad?
apparently there's like trades that they actually hire to clean up, because you'll go in there once a tradie's done their thing and I'm like, what's this mess?
Yeah,
and
right.
Lockie's like, babe, that's an actual job. Like the tradies don't get paid to go in and clean up after themselves. They go in and do a job and that's all they're required to do.
Yeah,
So
right.
you actually have to have someone on
to clean everything.
to clean up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, far out.
So
I feel
I'm
like
gonna become a cleaner.
yeah, you can be
I've got a job.
a trades cleaner or something. But yeah, there's just endless things to do, and just lots of hiccups. It's like
Have you been
said.
arguing? Like I can imagine there'd be arguments involved.
Oh, definitely. And like he is so annoying. God bless him though. He's just trying to get it finished. But like every day, because I'm on like the furniture end of stuff. So I've ordered like some lights from this brand, and every single day he asks me, where are the lights? What's the update on the lights? I'm like, bro, I haven't even replied to my sister, my best friend. I haven't checked if the dogs have got water. I'm not talking to the lights people right now. And he asked me like every hour, and then get this, he harassed for the furniture to be delivered. And he'd been talking to my manager because she reached out to this furniture brand, whatever. Yeah. And then he's like, yep, this is the date that the house is going to be finished, ready to set up the furniture. Anyway, it gets delivered. I'm like, dude.
There's no roof in the house.
Yeah, there's no roof. Like, what do you want to do with this furniture? Like, it's just sitting there in boxes. There's dust and shit everywhere. Dog poos all through the house. I'm like, where are we going to move the boxes of furniture now when this needs to be, like, completely cleaned? I'm like, I'm not getting that furniture out of the box.
No, that's right. I would agree. Like if you want to get your new things out when everything's clean, everything's fresh, and you're like, and it's like exciting to put it together too, right? It's like rewarding. Like you're decorating it. You don't want to be decorating it when there's like holes in the roof because there's no vents.
Seriously, like dust everywhere. Oh my god, it's so stressful. But I
feel like when you get it done, eventually, like it'll be so like rewarding.
Oh,
you'll be
absolutely.
And you'll have so much more free time as well then, right?
Dog will probably have to sell. We'll have no money left. Yeah. It's so expensive.
But you'd have so much profit in that anyway.
Yeah,
then
hopefully.
You can do it all over again.
No, I don't think I would do a project that size again or of that caliber because, especially with the kids, the dogs, I'm like, and we're both running our own businesses. I'm like, this is just so hectic. Yeah. But I do think that if we were ever to renovate again, I would definitely take time off work and just focus on project managing or like at least overseeing the trades because they just get to go in there. No one's in there. I'm usually in the garage frolicking, editing videos and stuff.
Yeah. What are the dogs like? Because when I rock up to the house, the dogs go crazy. Do they kick off every time a new tradie rocks up?
They kick off and I'm like, oh my God. And like we've got people in our driveway constantly.
I can imagine.
I can barely use my driveway. There's like wood planks laying around. There's rocks that we were supposed to put in a garden somewhere. I'm like, this is so hectic. It's the inside of my brain. That's literally what it looks like. So yeah, that's the update there. But we are very close.
Okay. But do you reckon you'll be able to get it done like the next couple of months or?
Probably not. I'm going to say hopefully by the end of the year.
The end of the year?
Yeah, I know.
Literally like a month ago, you're like, oh, I'll be done like next month.
And then Lockie's like, babe, let's book Japan. I'm like, babe, let's fucking move into our house. You know? Like, let's.
You're going to need a holiday after this though. Maybe take one more loan out just for like, like a honeymoon period.
The bank will be like, you can right off, doll. You've got to know. We've lent you that much money. What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay. I have to ask Skye.
Yes.
Because I know you've had some expensive items in this house, including the oven, the workbench,
oh
and all
my
that.
gosh.
What would you say is the most expensive item so far?
Yeah, I am so not private with money. Like, I'm happy to tell people what shit costs. The oven was, I think, $14,000. Just the oven.
Was that the most expensive purchase?
For like one thing alone, yeah. But I think all the stone, the windows, the doors, they were the most expensive. And we probably spent like, also the stairs, just the metal steel stairs that we have, that was about 40,000 just for stairs, like just the railing, dude.
It would be cheaper to organize a lift in there.
Yeah, literally.
Like you could probably build a lift cheaper than 40 grand.
I know, it's just crazy, but because you're paying for like high quality items, it works out to be so expensive. So yeah, the stairs were the most expensive, the oven, the appliances. I don't think the fridges were too bad actually. But yeah, the stone, the doors, they were the most expensive thing. Yeah. And I think it was probably around like 200,000 for all the
windows and stones.
And like the stone, like it's stone's so expensive.
Yeah, that is mental. But surely you'd get that back when you sell it, right? If you were to sell it in future, like, do you think you'd get your money back for that?
You'd hope so. You'd hope so. Otherwise, I'll be,
Yeah, because people do look for that. When they're buying like a higher value property, they do look for those like appliances 100%. And the stairs stuff. Like it's a big, and the stairs do look good. Like it's a big part of the house, right?
Yeah,
like,
and I think that people in the industry would know that, oh, that's a really expensive item.
Yeah.
Or that's expensive. What do they call it? Like
granite.
No, that's an expensive
material. Yes.
Granite.
Why did I say granite?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's an expensive material. So, yeah.
Do you have any regrets? Do you regret any of the purchases or like have any regrets in general?
I think I just regret not being more involved and not making sure I'm like checking up on what's happening every day. But I feel awkward. Like, I don't want to walk into the house as a female and like boss the trades around kind of thing. But now I'm just ruthless as I'm like, nah, I don't like that. Sorry, you're gonna have to get rid of that. And I remember one day, because there were like cigarette butts everywhere, and Lockie and I were doing work around the pool, like getting the pool cleaned up, and I just kept finding them, and I was getting so frustrated, and I walked up to them and I got a bucket. I said, hey guys, all rubbish is to go in this bucket, please, including cigarette butts. And they must have just been like, oh, bitch, what? You gonna give me attitude? But yeah, I'm just like, oh, it's just crazy industry. But
be more present. Yeah, I
be
mean,
more
like,
present.
You know, they would probably honestly prefer to be bossed around a little bit more and have your presence there than be told they got to rip something off because it's not done right and then redo it.
So
know?
True.
And it saves you more time as well.
Very true. That's so true. So yeah, be more present, get more amongst it, even though I might not have any clue what's going on. Maybe just try to understand.
You'd be like, put that window there. And they're like, it's a door.
And also, yeah, they're like, what? Probably, yeah, also be more across the plans, because like everyone can make mistakes in the industry and the plans may not always be right. So those are my two regrets. Maybe just like looking over and understanding the plans and being more present.
Well, it's not too late to turn it around because you got about 6 months or maybe even 10 years left of this reno. So let's start today, doll.
Yeah, actually, I quit. There's been times, I said it to Lockie yesterday, I'm like, put it on the market. He's like, not until it's finished. I'm like, no, now. I'm like, it was sold when no one was living in it. We'll be okay. But yeah, it's a lot. But we'll get there. We'll get there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
It always is.
Everyone's going to be very excited to finally see it finished.
I feel like you're the type of girl as well that likes instant gratification, right? So like...
Explain?
Like instant gratification is like when you do something, you want it done like now. Like, or if you do a job, you want to be paid now. Or if you if you're going to go shopping, you want to get it now. You don't want to wait for shit.
I don't want to wait.
Yeah, like that's how I am as well. Like I want it like yesterday.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That would wreck my brain knowing that like I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
I know. And that's why I think I lost interest at the start, because there was just so much to be done. And every day I'd go in, I'm like, so what did everyone do today? Because it looks the same.
Yeah.
And Lockie's like, babe, there's a lot more that goes into it than just like visual
stuff. Yeah,
yes,
I can imagine.
So
I would say it's like almost like climbing a mountain. Renovations are like climbing a mountain. It's
I think climbing a mountain would be easier.
Would it?
Yeah.
Mount Everest?
Yes.
Do you know how big that is?
Oh, no, wait. People have died doing that.
Yeah. I don't think people have died doing house renovations.
Oh, it can get pretty dangerous. I remember when I was jackhammering the tiles.
You jackhammering?
I was jackhammering.
You were not jackhammering.
I was. And this tile flew down and slit my leg open. I was like,
oh my God.
Need to wear long pants.
Yeah. What's it called? PPQ.
What?
PPQ?
What is that?
PPE. Productive equipment. Personal protective equipment. You need that.
PPE.
High vis, knee pads, elbow pads, hard hat.
Yeah, hard hat, hard boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is pretty dangerous, but I'm not sure if anyone...
But I feel like when I say climbing a mountain, I mean like at the bottom, you're like, oh my God, like where do we even start? Like there's so much to do. I'm not seeing any progress, but like as you get like higher and higher up, you start to see like the ending more clear.
Yes.
And it gives you more motivation to like keep going, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're at that point now, like, and I can actually go in there and be like, oh, it actually looks like a house now. Before it was just like an empty shell, like just, nothing. A whole lot of nothing, just dust and dirt. So we are getting there.
Has any of the rooms been like fully complete where you're like, okay, this is how my bathroom is going to look?
No, none of the rooms are complete except for the ones upstairs. Oh, this is another funny thing that happened. So we'd already finished renovating the upstairs area before starting the downstairs. And downstairs we had knocked down every single wall so that it was fully open. So upstairs started to crack and move. Because naturally, the whole house is moving and all the cornices had come off.
Why is your house moving?
Because when you knock down walls and doors and stuff, the house moves because that's the structure of the house. And we got rid of like 90 or 60, 70% of the structure of the house. So it moved upstairs and all of our cornice cracked. So we had to get it redone. The other morning I walked upstairs to get something from the upstairs bathroom. This fucking massive piece of cornice is just fucking on the floor, falling down. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Like almost like an earthquake's happened.
Yeah, but
mental.
And then I called Lockie and I'm like, something's happened. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, what now? Like, I can't. I'm like, and then I called him and told him and he's like, is it bad? I'm like, he's like, for fuck's sake, I don't have any more cornice now. And I'm like, it's not that bad. It's fine. He's like, you know what? I looked at that yesterday and I noticed that it was loose. And I'm like, why didn't you fix it then, mate? Why?
I mean, somebody's got to have the blame.
Seriously. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
So yeah, there's just something at every turn. But yeah, it's going well. We'll get there, guys. Good updates.